Banjul. 4. In order to assure you how the 50 heads of state were there for the summit. So 49 heads of state were in Gambia Banjul for the summit. All looked happy, and why not? They looked forward as stay free from trouble in a land which everyone kept calling the land of Kunta, Kinte. In Africa, publicity comes at a higher price. And nowhere is the price higher than in third world countries like Gambia. So here, the presence of dignitaries was marked by bulldozers being dispatched everywhere in order to clear road kiosks which people depended on for their livelihood. Secondly, checkpoints were sprouted everywhere. And thirdly, when the dignitaries arrived, all water points will dry up in order to lead all water to where the fountains were meant to mesmerize the visitors. There was also another issue, which was safety of the 50 heads of state. This laid on the Ministry of Defense. So the first pillar was intelligence. Intelligence, which meant that secret agents were to be situated in every hideout in Banjul so that they can get to hear of any attack that was being planned against the head of state. And then there was another pillar, which was combat. Combat, which meant that trained officers were to be situated at the Pinnacle Hotel in order to fight anyone who was trying to attack the heads of state. This duty was to none other people but the army. There was also another issue of how to accommodate the heads of state and how to sit them at the summit. They were arguing with the issue with international cooperation affairs and the Ministry of Cooperation. So the first pillar was Eritrea and Ethiopia, since they often agree. Eritrea and Ethiopia seem like one country, but the president do not see eye to eye. So these two presidents cannot sit together. Kenya and Tanzania, who often agree more than they disagree, will sit together. But there was also the question, why can't we not sit them like how they do in the United Nations? This meant in alphabetical order. But see, that meant that Algeria and Angola, the letter A, will get the best seats in the House, while Zimbabwe and Zambia will get the worst seats in the House. So they resorted to another method,